November 13th, 2024. TDS just dropped the Please Donate event. It's literally a Please Donate event map. I'm about to be playing this thing on hard mode, and let's not waste your time. Let's go solo this thing with this simple loadout. Alright, so this Please Donate event kind of comes out of nowhere. Let's start here. I'm going to start with 2 crook bosses. Now, I think it would have... Oh. Hazem has acquired a piece of the God Cube, which is not good. Anyways, it's better to place down your crooks first and then start the match, just so you give these crook bosses some time to count down their timers.
Alright, Commander. My hands are tied dealing with our last fiasco. Don't make us lose another fragment.
You got it, ma'am. Alrighty, get those defenses up. Let's get to work. The mission brief states this realm goes by the name... Please donate. Kind of makes sense.
Alright, thank you, Commander and Dispatcher. Here go the goons. They're what makes this event easy.
Someone or something in this realm reportedly picked up a fragment and activated it. It is now generating a bunch of fake accounts. They're even spawning in guests?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what this game is. You spawn a bunch of these little brokies and then, you know, give them this hat and then they become hella rich.
These accounts seem to be headed towards that huge Robux pile. If they get a hold of it, this realm's economy will completely collapse.
Alright, well, that's the story of this. Basically, when the God Cube exploded, that's something that happened. One of the fragments landed in Please Donate. We actually saw this a while ago from back in Lunar Overture, I believe. And so this event was going to be a thing.
We've got trolls coming in now. These definitely aren't real players if they're teaming up with trolls.
And I keep getting interrupted by Commander. I don't know. TDS loves to do this now. Whenever they have events, they just have a bunch of yapping every wave. I guess it's interesting for the normal player base that would otherwise just be sitting here and placing down their towers. But for me, who's trying to, you know, speak some sentences here, it gets a little bit distracting. But as I was saying, this event was going to happen for a long time, and we finally get to see it. By the way, this crook boss isn't even golden. I'm using no golden towers for this. I'm using the golden skin only, but it's not the perk, so... I'm just doing this to show that the event is actually not all that hard, unless... I believe they buffed it, so this loadout might not be enough. I might lose and then, you know, have to rejoin on the last wave with a better tower, and, you know, if that happens, well, there's my prediction right at this moment. But anyways, this map is absolutely fantastic for all units. Mercenary base would be pretty good here, because you just have your guys standing in the middle and basically just creating a wall of defense. Like, if you're not doing this, well, like, then what are you doing? That's a great question. Anyways, I think we want to get Pyro going here. By the way, this path is the harder one because this one is longer. So you do actually want to generally know this. Like, if you're going to put Pyro, put it here. I mean, I shouldn't even have to really say that because this is obviously a better spot by, like, every metric. But I'm going to get single upgraded Crook Boss there to level 3. And then let's get Pyro here. I'm going to set it on random. Here comes a trader, I believe. Yeah, right here. Trader has 450 HP. This would normally be absolutely devastating on wave 7, but you make a lot of money. And, you know, with the combination of this whole army of crooks right here, or the goons rather, this should be absolutely no issue. I'm going to work on max pyro because this event is rather horde heavy. Here come cats. Now these cats, I believe, are part of Hazem's avatar. That's why I think they are even a thing. I have my pistol goon right here in the middle, which is actually kind of helping to thin out the whole right side here. These traders are kind of gnarly, though. They do end up pushing up pretty far. All my defenses right here. But once I get max pyro, it should be fine, because that thing does a couple hundred burn time. So as these traders are trying to make their way around the map, they're going to get fried to a crisp. I'm also going to get another pyro on this side so that we're, you know, just getting the HP of this side down. Look at the amount of DPS the pyro does. Like, this tower is one of the best for its price on this map in particular. As a matter of fact, I think this is the best tower for its price on this map. Simply because of how long this map is. Like, your enemies are going to have time to burn. And that's actually the secret to Pyro. It's not that it does a lot of damage in its little range. It's that if you then give it a lot of time for it to apply its full burn, then you really get to see the true devastation here. Like this cat, this thing's going to keep burning until, well, it gets to here. Then it's going to burn again, and then it's just, yeah, it's going to get to here and die. I'm going to work on getting all of these crook bosses upgraded to level 3. Let's look at these traders. So that back trader effectively took at least 150 damage just from the burn. And this thing has a 25% defense. So when you have a bunch of high HP enemies, you do 150 to all of them in just this little range, essentially. Like, I don't know what other point of comparison I can bring up here, but that is really, really good damage.
They're beefing up with some breakers.
That, Commander, you don't really need to tell me. I think you can tell my splash damage situation is working pretty dang well. Now all of my crooks are upgraded to level 3, so it's time for the military base. I'm gonna grab it here. I'm also making like, what was that, like $6,000 in one round? Let's place these down, quickly upgrade all of the first upgrades at the same time, and then just slowly work on getting all of them up to the amount of gunners. Stacked military bases are indeed OP because they get to push back the enemies farther. They get to live longer when they're all stacked up like this. Anyways, this is where it actually gets dangerous. It's when you have these traders with shields, because on hard mode we have this freaking mutation modifier. Also, Gatling gun is banned, so tough luck. And here comes all of my DPS. This is actually kind of ridiculous DPS. Should push back all these traders. This DPS gets increasingly more OP once you get tanks. But the enemies will have no chill either.
Some more information about this realm. Its stability relies on that Robux in the center circulating between its players. If all of that Robux goes missing, they will completely cease to exist and this realm will forever go dark.
Okay, dispatcher. I'm gonna pretend to care. I'm gonna drop the bomb on these traders because these ones have so much HP, and considering we're getting pushed up this far, I think we need to lower these guys' health a little bit. And I would argue that was a great decision. Now, can I upgrade this other? Yep, just before it spawns. Now, max crook boss costs 20k, which I'm gonna just say straight up, I don't think that's worth it. I believe just going for tanks is about... Okay, wow, the tanks just really got robbed of their ability to shoot for another, like, 20 seconds. Lots of cats on this wave, but I believe, you know, just Pyro is gonna deal with them. Necromancers could be a little problematic. They have like 1,000 HP. I like to bomb them. But as soon as the tanks spawn, it's like a saving grace. They just push everything all the way back. As a matter of fact, I have 5 max level military bases, so that's something. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a pyro right here. Actually, like, right here. I'm going to max this guy out. That way we get to burn even more. This is because pretty soon we're going to start seeing breaker 4s, and when we do, well, I don't want to die to those. Now, this kind of screws with the tanks, like these big traders on the outside. They hit the hitbox. TDS needs to fix that. Here come the tanks. Now, this loop, thankfully, these traders aren't big enough to get the hitbox of the tank, so we should be able to just push everything back. And yeah, that's no problem. I can go for my first railgun tank. Railgun tank also gives me an even stronger weapon, but now there's flying UFOs. So I think this first set is... Well, okay, there's also these aliens which have like 2,000 HP, which are a little bit problematic, but we run over them. Here comes my first railgun tank. It's going to get out some pretty good DPS. And on top of that, I'm going to work on upgrading up to a max crook boss. Now, I think what I'm going to probably want to do is, if I'm struggling with these flyings, I can drop my military base bomb. But I don't really see this being a problem because my crooks... Oh, there you go. Max level crook. This thing is going to step up the game quite a bit. And as a matter of fact, yes, I do have more than enough DPS for these UFOs. Kind of wasting some time here, but we should still be able to kill everything before the end of wave, just so we get the wave clear bonus. And second max crook boss. Railgun tank's just so useful. Okay, that's a lot. I'm going to bomb this set of them just because of how many there are. And that was actually a really good decision because now they're all really low. Oh, and these necromancers. These things absolutely suck. I'm going to bomb these several times over just because Oh, look, and there's devs inside of there as well. There you go. That was no problem, actually. 4 out of my 5 crook bosses are maxed, so we're going to get some pretty strong crooks spotted here. I want my wave clear bonus, too, so I think what I'm going to do is drop a airstrike like this, get these even lower, and, yeah, kill those in time. There you go. Max crook bosses. Here comes a bloated alien. Uh-oh. Wait, how did this one tank make it there? That didn't seem possible. Here come breaker 4s. These breakers are not really a problem because of pyro, but I would probably want a second pyro right here just to really break all of those breakers down. Also, yeah, this is where it starts getting problematic. I'm going to start bombing. It's because of the necromancers, bro. These things with like 1 trillion HP. Here's more necromancers. Let's drop the bomb. I got to kill these off before it gets too late. Oh, there's one more. Not a problem, though. Okay, good. Second railgun tank acquired. These are probably all going to be maxed by next wave. I'm going to make sure to have my bombs ready for that next set of necromancers, because I am certain there's going to be one pretty soon. Oh, there it is. Look at those necromancers. Let's drop the bomb right now. And Damage those. Let's drop another one on these Necros. This wave's incredibly tough. Let's gotta keep bombing him. That's the strat. Keep the bombs going. And we've actually almost killed him off, but you see how far everything's pushed up. Okay. Third railgun tank. I'm completely out of bombs here, so I need this next set of railgun tanks to not only get rid of these enemies, but also just push everything back around. Also, come on, give me the bomb back. Thank you. We're up to 4 max railgun tanks, and thankfully, yes, we push everything back. Now, it's also time for Hasm, and where things go wrong with Hasm is that he and the Crook boss aren't really good friends, to put it lightly. Here he comes with 225k HP. I'm going to instantly bomb him just because there's also a bunch of breakers there that I want to clear up. And there you go, last max railgun tank. I wonder, can I stun bait him? Yes, I can. That seems... Oh, shoot. That didn't just bait my... Okay. Oh, this is perfect. Bomb him along with all of the necromancers. I have money now to start getting hunters in the middle. You just stunned everything I have. You get rid of that hunter. Okay. Now it's just military bases. He stunned absolutely everything again. But look, he's getting past the pyro now, so I'm going to sell that. Continue maxing hunters here. Here come the railgun tanks. Now this... Every time these guys come out... we make like $1 trillion. So, admittedly, Hunter is not the best option. So, for showcase purposes, I'm using Hunter here. But if you're actually doing this event, you would want something better because you're gonna make a ton of money off this guy. The stunning isn't fun though. I mean, Ranger would have been insane. Can only place 12 Hunters. I can only place that. Guys, I'm gonna get Pyro for DPS. Look at those cats. Let's bomb them. Let's just bomb them. Full drop all the bombs. We gotta deal 100k damage in this little turn. That shouldn't be too difficult unless he does that. There come the military bases. It's gonna get him down pretty low, and he's doing that, which is gonna waste the HP of my cars. Okay, let's just keep getting DPS, bro. This is stupid. I can't believe I'm doing pyros for this. It's working, kind of. Like, it's not like they're pointless. Uh-oh. Bomb the cats. Here come the cars again. Okay, this is doable. We have $100,000. Please, burn him! I'm at my placement limit. Hunters, you guys are the best. You can do this, Hunters. You can do this. The Hunters are the best. We just won with... Oh my god, bro. And that's it. We got our fragment back. TDS was not made for this many badges. Anyways, if you liked the video or enjoy the event, you better like, subscribe, use star code E. Of course, I'll see ya later.